everybody, welcome back to our channel. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend, a happy Easter. Right here you just see me starting to prepare our Easter Sunday dinner. So I started off with a clean bird, of course, and now I'm just rubbing canola oil onto the bird so I can go ahead and start seasoning it. Now that my turkey has been seasoned with garlic powder, paprika, seasoning salt, poultry seasoning, and pepper, she is ready to go into the oven. Up next, I'm fixing my oldest daughter's favorite, macaroni and cheese. And no Sunday is complete without fried chicken. Next up, I'm working on the baked beans. I add syrup, mustard, sugar, and I usually add a little bit of brown sugar to my baked beans also. But I am out of brown sugar, so I won't be adding that this time. And I also like to chop up onions real fine in my baked beans, but my kids do not like onions, so I'll be skipping that today.
Now the sweet potatoes are boiling. Now my mom is working on the pie crust.
For this pie crust recipe, I'm using 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of sugar, then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of salt, and 2 sticks of chilled unsalted butter cut into pieces. Now we're going to be adding 4 tablespoons of cold ice water, one at a time. After that, if your pie crust is still crumbly, you can add more cold water, just 1 tablespoon at a time though. Now that we have the dough just right, you want to wrap it in saran wrap and place it in the refrigerator for 1 hour. Alright, so now I am preparing my grandmother's famous sweet potato pie. I've already added my butter and sugar in. Now I'll be adding the vanilla extract, then the cinnamon, allspice, nutmeg, 1 egg, and a little bit of Carnation's evaporated milk. I apologize in advance, everybody. When my grandmother taught me this recipe, she never measured anything. She just always did everything on a wing. So that's how I was taught, and that's how I have always fixed my sweet potato pie. So I do not have the exact measurements for each ingredient. Now that we have our surface prepared for our pie crust, we're just going to lay it out on our counter and make sure that we have enough flour covered, because you don't want your pie crust to stick to your countertop. Get ready to grab that rolling pin, rub some flour on that, and start rolling your pie crust out. Right, so now that we have our pie crust placed exactly where we want it, you just want to start going around the edges of your pan and trimming the extra pie crust off. Everybody, welcome back to the channel. Happy Resurrection Sunday. Happy Easter. We are out here to do what?
Had eggs.
had her siblings Easter eggs. So we're getting ready to do that and then let them jokers come out here and do what they do.
Spit it out. No.
You better do that cartwheel, girl.
I can't.
Stop saying I can't. Yes, you can. One more. Good job.
Now when you go down, you bend this thing. And you gotta keep make yourself look how your body is in cake. Yeah, hold it straight.
The kids have had their little Easter egg hunt and we ate and everybody is stuffed. And now I'm just sitting on the back porch right now watching the kids play.
Wait a minute.
And it looks like it's getting ready to storm. The wind is picking up and the temperature has definitely dropped.
Look at you.
Made it.
Hot mess.
You better be careful.
I want to dance.
But yeah, I hope everybody had a peaceful, enjoyable Easter Sunday with your family. Even though I know all the family couldn't get together because of social distancing.